I spent the last 4 years building a media channel, producing thousands of videos, and generating hundreds of thousands and millions of views across social media. And now I'm starting over. Back to zero subscribers, zero views, zero audience, nothing. A completely new YouTube channel. But to be clear, I'm not leaving my old channel behind. The Cigar Guys is still going to continue to run itself and be able to generate revenue and do what it's designed to do, which is continue to promote our products and our businesses in the cigar space. Let me explain a little further. For the past several years, I've been running the Cigar Guys podcast and media company with the help of some friends. We started in 2022 with the simple idea of creating entertaining and engaging content around the premium cigar industry. At the time, this wasn't a big thing on TikTok, so we capitalized making this content on TikTok originally. We got millions and millions of views in 2022. Since then, in 2023, we started a podcast and grabbed all the other social media platforms that we could, the ones that were worth it at the time, to continue to generate more traction and more engagement and a larger audience. And I'm still building it. I'm not abandoning the podcast. I'm not giving up one channel for another. The Cigar Guys podcast has its own purpose and it's utilizing itself to fulfill that purpose. But I want to explore something new. Because the Cigar Guys comes with challenges like monetization and the distribution. Because that content involves premium cigars, unfortunately, a lot of social media platforms, especially YouTube, don't find it very favorable in terms of promoting and monetizing. That doesn't mean that the business can't be successful. That just means we have to run it and operate it in a different way. And the results are going to be different. And the truth is, the cigars is only one part of my life. While it is a big part of my life, I still have a lot of other focuses. For example, I'm constantly trying to figure out how to make money, create better systems, grow my businesses, and build a bigger life in general. And most of these stories don't necessarily belong to the Cigar Guys. These are parts of my life that are outside of this. That's why I created this new channel under my name to explore more topics, like the businesses I'm building, the money I make, the experiments and challenges that we're going to be doing here on this channel, and ultimately figure out the decisions that work in order to make a better life. And ultimately visit the mistakes that cost me my time, my money, and ultimately set me back. But we're not going to give up and we're going to continue to move forward. There's plenty of people on YouTube, LARPers as we call them, that get a rented car and they stand in front of it and tell you the secret to becoming rich. But that's not what this channel is going to be about. This is going to be a follow along my journey to see how I become successful and how you guys can potentially either watch, follow along and be entertained, or take something away from it and utilize it in your own lives. If something is successful, we'll break it down and understand why and see why it worked out. And if something didn't work out, we're going to do the same thing and try to avoid making the same mistakes again in the future. This isn't going to be polished, perfect camera, perfect editing. We're going to start out simple, engaging content, quality content people want to actually listen to and watch. And we're going to go from there and continue to build from there. I'm bringing the experiences, the skills, the mistakes, and the lessons that we learn along the way, and I'm sharing them with you all. You're not watching someone explain the journey after it's already over. You're watching me build it in real time. My name is Gonzalez. Welcome to the new channel.